Thank you. I think what I really want to know is, are you going to stick with the consultation as it stands now? And if I go through the wards on the Twickenham side, Heathfield was 74.2, Whitton 71.6, my ward Hampton North 69.2, Hampton Wick 61.2, Hampton 60.6. Yeah, okay, and then there's West Twickenham and South. That's quite a big chunk of the Twickenham that have voted against having 20 miles per hour. The question is, are you going to stick to this consultation, the result of the consultation?
It would, your question would be a perfectly fair one if what we had consulted residents on was whether or not they wish to see 20 MPH in their zone, in their ward, in their local community. That's not what we asked. We asked residents whether or not they supported the introduction of a 20 MPH borough-wide. The fact that there are variances there is a point for us to reflect on as a borough. And indeed, the major omissions that have taken place in terms of roads that have been excluded or amended, the A308, which has also had a different speed limit applied to it, they all actually are on the Twickenham side of the river. They relate to the communities directly. So the point...
that's very appreciated. I mean, we
right.
understand that. That's
so,
fine. But
so
the perception for the residents is that they have voted against 20 miles per hour on their streets.
So can I ask your... your interpretation of Hampton North, Hampton, Heathfield and Whitton is that they wish to see their wards excluded from 20 MPH? I can tell you for a fact that's not the question that was asked, and you were making a deduction.
This is the perception. I mean, you can't ask them a question about 20 miles per hour and then say it's not the question.
Okay,
that
allow me to reflect the point I made earlier. The people in East Sheen and Kew who expressed their desire to see 20 MPH borough-wide are as entitled on the question that we asked to have a view about borough-wide application of 20 MPH. You are simply peddling the perverse type of tribalism that this borough does not need.
Right. I think... Okay, Councillor,
actually, I find...
Thank you.
Madam Chairman.
Yeah, you really can't speak to me like that.
Councillor Howard, can I ask you to ask a direct question, please?
I have. Does he not understand? The residents do not understand that it was a borough-wide. They consider their area their areas. They're answering the question for themselves. They're not answering borough-wide. They have no relationship to East Sheen or anything else.
A few ways. They knew that the question...
Actually, I'm going to call it. You can talk about this afterwards. Councillor